Tom Curran now saying he would take JJ McCarthy with the third pick in the draft. He'd consider it.
Whoa!
So let's just say things go the way that we think they will, which is Caleb Williams 1, Jayden Daniels 2. You got Drake May, JJ McCarthy on the board. Who you taking?
My preference or the Patriots?
Your preference.
I would take JJ.
And the bag is off the board also.
I would take JJ McCarthy. And here's the reason. He is, to me, a more fundamentally sound, more accurate thrower than Drake May at this juncture. Doesn't fit the suit the way the much taller May does, but there is less vacillation between what you're trying to project with him. And he's played against competition that I think exceeds May. And check this out. This is against Alabama, Rose Bowl. Watch this catch that he makes. One-handed catch with probably a first-round pick bearing down on him. Makes the throw, completion. There's many, many more of those. But to me, you saw in those throws elusiveness, balls, creativity, athleticism, all of those, and accuracy. So to me, I understand, but all of those things come with a caveat. If they end up with May or take May, I'm not going to say, well, that's a disaster. But I do think J.J. McCarthy's upside is something we've all kind of slept on. And I see now why Elliott Wolf has been high on him.
And that's a guy in Tom Curran that wanted you to take the bag.
Well, he wanted the bag, and then he sort of went toward what Phil Perry was saying, which was Drake May. And now it's all about J.J. McCarthy.
That's within 1 week. Wow.
That just tells me he's hearing things. He's hearing. That's an informed opinion, I think. So I think that is.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I would not take J.J. McCarthy over Drake May. I would not make that mistake. That's not to say J.J. McCarthy is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's more talent.
I still think it's going to be the choice between him and Daniels. I think May's going to be off the board at 2.
Well, that's not what everyone's starting to say. Bert Breer has said many, many times that it will be Jayden Daniels going 2, and Adam Schefter doubled down on this on his podcast yesterday. He's got some thoughts on what's going to happen with the number 2 pick. He has stated he believes it's Jayden Daniels to the Commanders. He also... Yeah, we got the audio there. Let's hear it.
The signs continue to point to Jayden Daniels going number 2 to Washington. So if we created some waves last week, here's some more waves. We're standing behind it right now. We'll see if anything changes in these last 2 weeks, and that would mean Caleb Williams goes 1, Jayden Daniels goes 2, and that would bring us to New England, which I think would have a decision to make as to whether it would take either Drake May or JJ McCarthy. Now, let me say this. A lot of people talking about New England moving out of that spot. I don't know about that. I'm not going to tell you they won't. Of course they would for the right offer, but I think it's going to be challenging. I think for New England to trade out of that spot today, 2 weeks out, it's unlikely to happen because they're going to have to move back into a spot where they would lose out on the quarterback that they'd want. And there's going to be the team that has to give up a lot to get up to number 3 because we all assume it to be the Minnesota Vikings with their double ones. So I think the first 3 teams stay where they are in all probability. And I think in all probability it goes Caleb Williams, Jayden Daniels, New England's choice of QBs.
All right. Tim McCone, you read something during your headlines regarding what Ian Rappaport had reported. What was that regarding the Vikings?
Tweeted out this morning that the Vikings have scheduled a private meeting with Daniels.
Are they going up to 2 or 3? Okay, so they're talking. That means they're talking to people about trading because they're not getting any of those guys at 11 or 23. Here we go, 2 weeks away. What do you believe?
Now it's getting fun.
Yep.
Now it's getting a little more fun.
It's getting wacky.
Where are they trading to talk to Daniels? To want to be able to talk to him? That would have to be 2 right now. Or the Commanders have everyone duped, Breer, Schefter, and they're doing it because they're going to trade out of that number 2 pick. We want Daniels. So if you want Daniels, you have to trade with us because we're taking him.
What's the date today? So we're 2 weeks away. I'm going to bet you the Commanders take May at 2.
That's a big time bet.
I think the Patriots are preparing to decide between Jayden Daniels and JJ McCarthy.
Okay. And which one do you think they will choose?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right.
But I think that's on the table, and this is why you're getting the stuff from Minnesota, because there's going to be teams that want to move up, and they're going to listen to everybody.
Thank God we're getting close to this thing.
Yeah, I want it to be over. I don't care who they take. Just go get one. Get one or get rid of the pick. Jesus.